Yeah. Okay, we're here today to interview Grandma Kay Terrill on how to make chicken, fried chicken. Is it fried chicken or baked chicken?
Fried chicken, and it goes in the oven after it's browned.
So it's fried and then it's baked. So I guess we'd call it's baked chicken, isn't it?
Yes, baked chicken.
Okay. And tell us what you did to prepare the chicken.
To prepare, you wash it first, and then you roll it in flour.
Roll it in flour. Is it just flour or is it
just
salt?
Just flour only.
Just only flour.
And then, well, or you can put your salt and pepper in it. I do it later. I do it later. And then we use this pure Western canola oil.
Canola.
Canola.
Okay.
Which is good, yeah.
Okay.
So,
and then?
Now it's browning.
And then what do we set up, how hot do we set up the burners for browning?
Well, as it browns...
Medium heat?
Medium. That's what I start with.
Start with medium heat.
And keep it there unless it starts to get too warm.
Okay.
See, this isn't brown yet, so...
This isn't brown yet.
Okay. Yeah, it takes a little while.
Mm-hmm.
So...
How many pieces do you have here today?
Well, let's see, we started out with 16... 22, was it, or 23?
22 drumsticks.
Yes.
But you could do this with thighs or breasts or wings or anything.
Right.
Okay.
It just happens. Everybody likes drumsticks.
Everybody likes drumsticks.
Yes, so.
Okay.
Well,
so far, that's all we have to do is just bring out the flour and clean the chicken and roll it in flour, and then we bring it, the canola oil up to medium heat. How much canola oil is in there?
Let's see how brown it's getting here.
About 1/4 of an inch of canola?
See, it isn't brown yet. It takes a long time. Yeah, how about this one?
Why don't you pick a picture up?
No, it isn't yet.
It's not brown yet. About how long does it take to brown?
Well, usually it doesn't...
10 minutes?
These are different cookwares than I use. So I'm used to stainless steel. And maybe it's a little faster. I don't know.
So as long as it's cooking and bubbling, then it's cooking at the right temperature.
Yeah.
So it's kind of bubbling. If you can see in here, it's bubbling and it's cooking. So it's going to become kind of crispy.
That's right.
So you're browning it, just browning it.
So we're browning now.
So
we'll get back to it when we turn it.
Now we see this stuff has some blood on it. Is the blood a problem?
Yes.
Is the blood a problem? See the blood on this chicken? Is that a problem?
That's no problem.
What does that mean?
Because it'll cook, and that's okay.
It's okay. It's nothing to worry about.
Yeah, it's coming out of
from the chicken.
Yeah.
Is that a good sign? Or?
See, it's going in the oven, and it'll be thoroughly cooked.
Thoroughly cooked.
Yes.
Okay. Yes. Well, I guess we should just wait for a while until this is brown, and then we'll come back with a little bit more.
Good.
So we can go ahead and take a quick break.
Right. Okay?
Okay.
So it takes a little while. Yeah. Now you can see these chicken legs have to brown 4 ways, and it's been turned just one time, and it'll be turned another, and then another until they're completely brown.
Okay. We have been all 4 sides, and so it's nice and even, and you can see it's nice golden brown fried chicken, and it took about a half an hour. Now, Grandma, what you did was you just poured some water in there.
Oh, well,
how much water? Why'd you pour the water in?
All right. I put the drippings from the pan in here, and that'll be for gravy.
Okay.
And then it needs a little bit of water to thin it down, and it'll steam better.
Steam. So will that kind of tenderize the chicken then?
Yes. yes.
Okay, so it makes the chicken nice and
So
moist.
this will go in the oven for 1 hour at 325.
1 hour at 325 with this lid on.
Put the lid on,
Uh-huh.
and then it lasts for half an hour, and the other half an hour to finish, I take the lid off, and it'll crisp up.
Crisp up a little bit. Okay.
Okay.
So now we're going to go ahead and put the lid on,
Put it in the oven.
and then put it in
Normally
the
you
oven.
can do that.
Okay.
And,
Should we put some peanuts or cashews in there, do you think?
no.
No?
No.
Okay.
That will
And then we better eat those, I guess.
Okay,
it's a
so it
quarter-
goes into the
quarter
oven.
to 6.
Set the timer for
30 minutes.
30 minutes,
Right.
and then we're going to take the lid off and let it crisp
Yeah,
a little bit.
yeah.
Okay, and that's at 325, right?
Well, her oven, just never mind, her oven is slow.
Oh, okay. Normally it's 350.
No, it's
Well,
ready.
yeah, but her oven is slow. At 325 is the proper one, but she said hers is slow, so
Okay.
it has to go 350 to bring it up to
To bring it up to 300. And we're going
We won't bring
to
that.
bake it. We'll bake it. Okay.
Okay.
And we'll come back in a little bit.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes. Thank you, Randy.
Uh-huh.
Right.
Okay. Now we're going to go ahead and take the...
I already got them out.
I know, but she's got them. Oh, she's got it. Okay. Take off the lid, and we're going to let the steam, some of the steam come off, and that's going to crisp it up, right, Grandma?
Uh-huh.
Now,
Yeah.
this chicken is Oregon-grown chicken, is that right?
I think yes. And I think it's done, really. And so we'll just leave it in here.
Oh.
We probably won't leave it in a half an hour.
So it's
Oh.
pretty tender. It's ready to eat right now, probably.
Yeah, a
Is it
little
tender
sooner.
enough to eat?
The thing is, when I cook other chickens,
Mm-hmm.
I cook maybe chicken breasts, which are thick, and take longer to cook.
Okay. But drumsticks cook pretty quick, it
Pretty
looks
fast,
like.
yeah, they
So
do.
now we just got to wait for the chicken to crisp up a little bit, and it'll be ready to eat.
Yep.
And then are we gonna make some gravy or anything
Yeah,
to go with
that
that?
comes next.
That's coming next.
Yes.
So as soon as the chicken crisps up, we'll go
Yeah.
ahead and we
And
drain
we'll
it,
go
and
in.
then we'll
Yeah.
make some gravy.
And so we'll take the chicken up on a platter, then we'll go on with the gravy.
Okay. We'll see you in a little bit. Now the chicken has finished, and it's become
Oh, yes.
a little bit crispy, and but it's still going to be nice and tender on the inside.
It's too hot, but
Mm.
have that.
Let that
soon.
cool off, and then we'll give it a Boy, does that taste good. Anyway, so we're gonna take most of this chicken and put it on the plate, and then it'll probably continue to cook a little bit, and then we're gonna make some chicken gravy to go with the mashed potatoes. So who taught you how to cook, Grandma?
My mother.
Her mother did.
Yeah.
How old were you when you started cooking with her? Do you remember?
Well, this is a little embarrassing. I learned things from my mother, but I never did the cooking. She was such a good cook. And I got married, and I didn't know how to cook. But I learned.
So did your mom did your mom teach you how to cook then after you got married? Is that how it
Well,
worked, or did you
yeah,
kind of learn on your
I
own?
would ask her more things, and I was more interested in things.
Ah.
Yeah.
So I think I remember a story about your honeymoon, and you and Grandpa came to was it a hotel that your mother ran?
No.
And it came time to eat breakfast, and
Oh, okay. Yeah. Yeah.
Tell us that
we just
story.
went down to see her.
oh, you went down
and,
to see her.
So I cooked. She said, Catherine, you cook your husband's breakfast here. And so I cooked his egg and broke it. And I said, Mother, you cook my egg. Look at my egg. Oh,
You
dear.
cooked for Grandpa, and then she cooked for you, huh?
But you've eaten my bacon and eggs. So
Oh,
they-
yeah.
I learned,
You've improved
I learned how
quite
to
a
cook.
bit,
I
yeah,
improved,
over the
I
years.
improved.
But your mom was a pretty good cook, wasn't
She was
she?
an excellent cook, yes.
And did she cook on a wood stove? Is that true?
Well, they owned a hotel, two of them.
Two hotels.
She she helped and worked in them, and she made pies. In one of the restaurants, she just made pies only.
Oh.
So.
Okay. Are we ready to continue on with the gravy now?
Yeah. So
Okay.
you can turn it off for just a minute. So
Okay.
Where's my other?
We'll take a quick break here. Okay. So now we're going to take the drippings and put them in the frying pan again. As you might remember, this is the same frying pan that we browned the chicken in earlier before we put it in the oven. It's the same pan. So she's poured the drippings into the pan. Okay, Grandma. So what...
I need this on high.
Okay, so we need to turn this burner on high. Okay. What do we got going over here, Grandma? What's going on over here?
These are potatoes and these are spinach.
And spinach. So we're having, to complement the chicken, we have cooked spinach, and they're going to be mashed potatoes. Is that right?
Mashed potatoes.
Mashed potatoes. Okay, so we turn this on high, and it looks like she's getting some flour over there that she's going to add to flour to
And
the
milk.
And milk. Okay. So we're on the air. Should we continue filming here?
Well,
Do we gotta wait till this
turn
to
it
come
up
to a
until it
boil?
boils and then-
Okay, it's going to come to a boil. Okay,
Yeah,
let's wait for a little bit. I turned it on.
Okay, now,
Okay, let me just zoom around here. Okay. So now, well, as you can see, we're adding some flour to the drippings. Now the drippings have to start bubbling first, and then you go ahead and start adding the flour.
turn down to
Now
the
she needs to turn to what, 3?
third. Well, or low for the moment.
Okay. So now, as soon as it starts, after you add enough flour, you turn it down to 1/3.
Now, what
A
you
third.
want to do on this gravy is to just put enough flour in to absorb your drippings.
Okay.
And you say there just we can still put a little bit more in there.
Okay.
And it
Here, can you get a close-up of that? That's about what it looks like. Okay, that's kind of what it looks like right there. Okay.
I'm going to put just a little more in, then I'll be ready for the milk.
Okay.
You see, it's still got a little bit there. Yeah. Good. Yeah. Okay.
Okay, now we're gonna talk about how much milk you're gonna put in there.
Well, I just start with about that much and let it, I keep adding to it. Now we'll put some salt and pepper. Yeah, that can go a little higher, not on high, but
Oh, turn it up a little bit. How about medium?
yeah, medium's what I want.
Okay. And she puts enough in to cover all the grease. And then we're gonna go ahead and turn it up to medium.
Medium.
Add a
will be
little
fine.
bit of
And
pepper.
it'll be bubbling a little bit pretty soon. Then we'll put, when it starts to thicken, we'll put a little more milk in. Yeah.
Okay.
I guess, Marilyn, we can start to mash now.
Okay, if you want to stir this, I'll go ahead and start mashing.
Okay, that'll be fine.
Okay.
Yeah.
Now, we also, this week, we're talking about this, it's a little bit early, but this is the Easter edition for Martha Stewart. And,
yeah.
yeah, some of the recipes on today's show came from this magazine for Easter. Some people do eat chicken on Easter. And we also hear that you can use, in substitute for chicken, you can use rabbit. So it makes a very appropriate Easter dinner. Isn't that right, Grandma?
That's right. That's right. That's cute.
So now we see it starting to thicken, and she adds a little more milk.
A little bit more. And
Did it thicken up? Did it thicken up too fast? Is that why you added more milk?
No, well it might, but you just don't want to put too much milk in if it's going to make it too thin.
Okay. So you added milk until you feel.
So now we'll let it bubble up again. Then this may be all we need.
Okay.
We'll see.
Now when it bubbles, that's when it really starts to thicken. Isn't that right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay. So now we're going to mash the potatoes.
You start that. We're through talking about this now,
Okay,
so you can start on potatoes.
Okay, we're going to mash the potatoes. And can I turn the potatoes off now? Something's burning, by the way.
It might be your cord.
Okay.
Sure. Okay.
I'm going to turn that one off. Okay.
The spinach is still on, isn't it?
You need that on the stove.
Okay.
Get the water on.
Okay, let's go ahead and take a quick break here while the gravy is thickening and the potatoes are being mashed. We're back, and now we've drained the potatoes, and you want to cook the potatoes until they kind of break apart like this. So you don't want to cook, and they still look like the cut potatoes that they were, but they're not mushy yet. But they do break apart when you start pounding on them. Okay, so we'll go ahead and we mash the potatoes. We mash the potatoes one time through, and I know a lot about mashing potatoes because it used to be my job for every holiday dinner was to mash potatoes.
Oh.
And then, once we get to this point, we can go ahead and add the milk, can't we?
Well, there's the dish we'll put them in, but you're
We
going
can
to
continue to add milk.
Sure.
So we'll add some milk.
Yeah.
See? Okay. How's the gravy doing?
Well,
How's the gravy doing?
It's fine. It's just now starting to
Start to bubble again?
yeah.
So we see that the
You know,
gravy is
I
sitting
think
on
I
5 right
can
now,
go
so the
out.
gravy will be on medium until it finishes up.
It's just starting to come through. And yours is too, so we're going to eat.
So how much more milk do we need in the potatoes?
Yeah.
A little more milk?
Well, I think so. Or maybe just beat them up a little bit, and that might do it. What
I
do you
think they need a little more.
Looks good.
Yeah, just a little bit. That'll do for sure. For sure.
There's a difference between mashed potatoes and whipped potatoes. So you can whip them or you can mash them.
Yeah, that's perfect, really.
Is there anything else you want to put in the potatoes right now?
Oh, we don't put butter in the No, we're low-cal.
In the 90s, we're low-cal. We don't put butter in the potatoes, but we leave that up to the decision of the individual.
That's right.
We feel that way about salt and pepper, too. Be conscious of your guests that are on a bland diet and let them add their own seasonings. Okay? How does that look?
Yeah, that looks
good.
great. No, you need a rubber spatula.
Use a rubber spatula. You always want to knock all the potatoes off because... Okay.
And Marilyn, this is done so it can go up. And
Presentation is half of it. So make sure that you put the potatoes in the appropriate
you do that.
dish.
I'll take the gravy.
Serving
Here.
potatoes
Yeah.
in the pan
That here or?
is not
No,
appropriate
here. Okay.
when you have guests. Is this coming in clearly?
Oh, Ron, can you come pour that
Ron,
gravy
can
for
you
my
come here a
nose?
minute? This is so heavy, and I want to pour some in here, and it won't take
There,
all
you
of
go.
It looks
but-
like we're going to have enough potatoes to feed all of our guests.
But just take what we can do.
And we're going to have enough gravy,
Okay,
too.
Then we'll
We
cut
need
it
another
up and
dish
come
for
back
gravy,
and
it
get
looks
more
like.
later.
We're
Okay.
going to refill it.
The amount of gravy you produce depends on the amount of grease you have. So
Yeah, there's
we
spoon,
had a little
yeah,
bit too much
spoonful.
grease.
I'll bring it.
But good gravy will never go to waste.
Good. Okay. Fine.
Okay.
Oh, that goes on the chicken, I guess. Oh, we haven't got that out yet.
Chicken's in the oven.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, Ron,
This-
just get the chicken out of your turn.
Okay. Now it looks like our table has already been set. And soon our guests will be arriving to enjoy an after Thanksgiving meal. It's important to eat an appropriate amount of food after Thanksgiving and to not cut off your eating habits completely, because that could be a lot of shock to your system. So continue to feed your guests a good portions of food after Thanksgiving as well as on Thanksgiving Day. So, how does everything look, Grandma?
It looks great to me.
The
Just
chicken
fine.
is ready. It looks delicious and golden. The potatoes are ready, and we're about ready to eat.
You got those pretty
So we'll just wait for our guests to arrive.
nice. You want milk over there?
Thank you for the hand.
And here's the
That's the pickled beef.
No bread? Well, turkey.
Mm.
Well, so I added the
Best chicken in the world?
kids.
No, but I mean,
It was brought on by...
it was absolutely wonderful. Very much.
Thank you for coming.
Are you talking to me?
Yes.
It was delicious. It was the best.
Oh,
It was the best.
just fine.
Did
thank
it turn out the way you hoped it would?
you. Yes, yeah, everything just turned out fine.
Good. Thank you very much for helping us, Grandma.
Well, yes, yes.
Thank you for coming today.
Thank you.
Oh, there's a whole leftover plate.
You didn't get a
No, I'm fine. I told you I didn't want any.
reach over time and help us out.
Maybe I'll try one just to see what they're like.
Yeah. Well, they're pretty good. They have a,
They were on closeout, right?
what is that flavor on that? Nutmeg or?
Yeah, I think it's nutmeg.
I think so.
Church tomorrow.
Church tomorrow. You betcha.
Our famous dish. It's been my favorite since I was just a baby, so I'm excited to learn how to make it. Grandma, what are the ingredients so far?
It's a cheddar cheese.
Cheddar cheese.
And it's pepper jack.
It's pepper jack. We're trying a new variation with
Yeah,
pepper jack cheese.
And it's white sauce.
And it's in white sauce. That's made with butter, flour, a little bit of whole milk, salt, pepper. And as soon as that heats up, we're adding the cheese slowly so that it melts. And it's coming right along. Now it looks like we're adding about half a pound of cheddar cheese, and a little bit of pepper jack as well, about a quarter of a pound. So that's half a cup of pepper jack and a cup of cheddar cheese. You want to cut it into small cubes so that it melts. That's what makes it creamy. We already have our macaroni going. Oh, now we're going to add some diced pimientos. I certainly can. Maybe. a definite possibility. That did it. Sometimes I like to bang the jar on the counter to loosen up the top. We're just going to keep this stirring. Would you like a spoon? A spoon?
Yeah.
Oh, she brought a spoon already.
I can hold it out till we get a macaroni in.
Good thinking. We already have macaroni at a swift boil. This pot likes to sing to us as we cook.
Now put the rest of that in. Yeah.
Oh yeah, let's put the bananas and cookies so we can see what we're doing.
Take a little rest.
Thank you.
You're going to turn it up for a little bit.
What are we doing there now?
You filming? You didn't say lights, camera, action.
No, you said lights, camera.
No, I said you should say that when you start. Anyway, so we're back, and we have this cheese almost completely melted, and you should just see the sauce. So we've had it going at medium heat, and all the cheese is melted, and it's this beautiful swirly orange and white pattern, and it's so creamy. You can see how creamy it is when I pour it, and there's still a little bit of lumps of cheese. We're going to wind up using a whole pound of Tillamook medium cheddar cheese for our macaroni cheese, but we're saving a little bit for topping, and that's the cheddar cheese on top. And then we're also going to take these crackers that we got from Terrill and Inconvenient this afternoon at lunch, and we're going to put those on the topping as well. So we're just simmering this as it melts, and then we're almost ready to pour it into the casserole. We're almost ready. Now, we've been talking about some variations you can do for macaroni and cheese casserole. You can use pepper jack, that's what we're trying this evening. Pimentos, we're also going to throw these in this batch. Smoked salmon, green chili, or whatever you think is going to taste good. Oh, jalapeno for the other one. Jalapeno.
White thing for you.
So, before we get the noodles in the pan, we're going to use Flavor Right cooking spray. Just line the pan with the cooking spray. That prevents sticking and burning. You can use any brand of cooking spray or even use regular oil and just wipe down the casserole. We're using this white souffle, but you can use any kind of baking dish that's oven safe.
Okay. It says okay.
It's still not time. You can pause it on.
Go look at the,
So now the noodles have been cooked. That was 2 cups of dry noodles. We poured them into the casserole, and now we're adding the pimentos. The heat has been turned off of our cheese sauce for quite a while now. We use about half a jar of pimentos.
Now we're going to put the
2
cheese on
ounces.
it. But I don't think I can let it.
Oh, I'll help you lift it. It's real heavy. Now, we're just pouring this cheese sauce right over the cooked noodles. And I'm trying to scrape out every bit because it is really delicious.
Okay. And it's done.
Okay. Whoops. So she's just
We
going to
don't
spit
do
out
it on no kids.
All right. Here. I'm going to take this too. Now, she's just taking some sliced cheddar cheese and laying it gently on top of the noodles and cheese sauce, and that's going to be our topping. It's going to melt on top, and it doesn't usually soak in very much. It's like a cheese crust instead of a regular crust. That's part of what makes it special. Now, did you want to use crackers for the topping?
Oh, yeah, we want it.
So we're going to sprinkle some crackers as well. These are saltine crackers. You can get at any fine noodle shop for if it's serving lunch. Usually they serve it with saltine.
You call that all right.
And we call it au gratin if we put cheese on top.
Cheese and crackers make the hot
Oh,
dog.
no, the crackers make the au gratin.
Well, I don't know if we need that one. How much do you
a lot.
Millen wants it with a lot of crackers.
Yeah.
So if we have crackers on top, it's au gratin. I've also had macaroni and cheese with potato chips on top, stuffing on top, flour crust. But cheese is my favorite, and crackers is Marilyn's favorite.
Oh, we did turn the oven on.
And of course, we forgot to preheat the oven. This is a Terrill household. Wait, a Pelbola household with a Terrill female. I usually forget to preheat the oven as well when I make it. So that's just going to take a minute to preheat, but since this is a casserole and not cake, it's fine to wait to put it into the oven. So just to rehash the ingredients, for the cheese sauce we had 4 tablespoons of butter, some flour, which I didn't see it get measured, but it was, about equivalent to the amount of butter. And then you just melt the butter in a pan, and then sprinkle the flour, and then mix it together until it turns a little light brown, very light brown. And then you add the milk. And when you stir it up so that the milk mixes in with the flour and butter, and it thickens it into a nice sauce. And you also add salt and pepper at that stage, just to taste as much as you like. Then you add the cheddar cheese, and if you want another kind of cheese, you could use any kind of cheese that melts, like semi-hard or semi-soft cheese that melts into the sauce. And we use total a pound of cheddar cheese. We use Tillamook cheese, and melt it into the sauce little by little, and also a half pound of pepper jack. So you can adjust that to your taste. And then once the cheese is melted, you lower the heat, and then you put the noodles into your buttered casserole dish. And that's 2 cups of dry noodles cooked until they're al dente. And then you mix in the sauce and the pimentos or smoked salmon or the jalapenos, whatever you want to add. And you don't have to add anything. And then put regular sliced cheddar cheese on the top. And if you want to make it all rotten, sprinkle some saltine crackers. And then it's ready to put in the oven. How long does it bake for? How long does it bake for?
30 minutes at 325.
So you bake it for 30 minutes at 325 Fahrenheit. That's all for now. So, macaroni and cheese is ready to come out of the oven. That's microwave. Here's the oven. And oh, it looks so good. You can tell it's done because it's really hot, bubbly. There's a little bit of brown around the edges, but it's mainly just hot and cheesy. Now it's really hot right now, so we're gonna let it sit just a minute before we eat it. And then you can just spoon it out onto a plate. Now remember, Grandma says, don't skip on milk. You want it to be nice and creamy. And we got the recipe out with the flour. The flour in the sauce is 2 tablespoons. So that's how much flour you want to use when you make the cheese sauce. That's how you start out.
You might add more.
You can add more if you need it. But the real thing you got to remember is don't skip on the milk. She usually uses skim milk, but whole milk is best because it's full flavor.
Okay,
Bon appetit.
Bon appetit.
there we go. Soup on, except it's not soup, it's macaroni and
Macaroni.
cheese.
Did you have anything to add?
Uh-huh.
Did you have anything to add?
No, just have it out.
Great.
Just have it out.
Williams, reporting from the little town of Lakeview, where last night it came the most recent sight of the terrifying burglars that are sweeping our nation. Last night, as this little town slept, a prowling burglar crept through the home of Sarah Mark. He made away with about $3 million of valuables, cash, and a rare coin collection. We are here with concerned resident and Sarah Marcel. Sarah, could you tell us in your own words what happened last night?
I don't know exactly. The police said it wasn't forced entry, that a burglar was already inside the house.
Were you home last night during the burglary?
No, I was visiting my sister and her family.
Could you tell us briefly what was taken?
There was some of my valuables, my coin collection and my jewelry, including my engagement ring.
Mr. William Bissett is a next-door neighbor. Mr. Bissett, what are your feelings on last night's incident?
Well, the whole town's pretty much spooked, but I feel partly responsible because I live next door and I was watching the house while she was robbed.
Miss Bissett, I have a few questions for you. Do you know who the burglar is? Are you a burglar? Do you happen to have a key to Sarah Mark's home? And why do you feel responsible?
No, I'm not the burglar. I don't know who the burglar is. I feel responsible because I was supposed to watch her house. No, I do not have a key. Excuse me. I feel so threatened because it's
reporting from town of Lakeview, where the citizens aren't going to get much sleep tonight, and police still don't have any leads. This is Cindy Williams, reporting again from Lakeview, where this terrifying ordeal just got worse. 5 people are missing from town Lindbergh, Mr. William Bissett. Mr. Bissett is on a business trip, but we have word he's returning home today. In fact, there he is right now. Mr. Bissett! Mr. Bissett! Mr. Bissett, what's your thought? What are you feeling? We heard about Valley. Mr. Bissett! Oh, come in! Mr. Bissett! Mr. Bissett, what are you feeling? Mr. Bissett, it's not nice for no rest. William Bissett has declined to interview with us, but here's the situation so far. 5 people are missing. 1 house is involved. As the terrifying ordeal continues, police have no clue.
Watch your back. I'm gaining on you. I know where you live. Watch out for a man with gray hair. I'm not gonna go take you. That's gonna be your work in the park. I have your family. I'm going to take you too, Help! Help! Whoa! And what's great?
This is the police. Sarah Marks, you're under arrest.
So we have a happy ending here in Lakeview. We have a happy ending here in Lakeview, where all 6 people were found and all valuables returned, and the police arrested local resident Sarah Marks. She is reported to broke into her own home to get the insurance money and to begin her crime spree without incriminating herself. We're here with local residents, Mr. William Bissett and Caroline Winters, who have some closing remarks. Mr. William Bissett.
Oh, I'm on my family safe and all. Now press will quit bugging you.
Caroline Winters.
Oh, I'm so happy. So happy we're safe now.
And now, the police people will take Sarah Marks out Alcatraz.
You think you? We had her so much very much.
And in other news, the Terrill family reunion will be held July 20, 1997. Hope to see you there. This is Sid Williams, signing off from the little town of Lakeview.
Well, I was just getting a picture of him in the cave.
Thank you.
Sure see that lamp. Watch those. See those lamps turn? That's to change the depth of the light. Automatic, the lamps adjust. Outside there.
Randy, come help with this hustle.
Very cave there, camera.
You know that wish? I wish we could make copies of this tape.
We could make, what kind of tape?
This tape. You make copies of the videotape. Yeah. It's video, VCR.
You'd have to say short or something. Where we can now. But it's not a magazine.
No, it's not to do somewhere out here doing it on the stuff like that.
Very often now on.
Yeah, when you get through with your book,
What? Oh, they're going to come to the road.
I was going to make the
Oh, yeah.
Road tour, go ahead.
Maryland went in, wrote it, had a number on it, so you want to pick out.
And I know that most of the students will take the numbers until we get to class 9. And so I didn't know any of them very well. It would be better. I'd take the class with somebody who knows how to practice. Just conversation. Yeah, that would help. That's nice.
Were you listening to them?
Yeah, I got all changed. I listen to them as much as I can.
I've never been any good at doing case listening.
They only help me when I'm practicing the pronunciation.
don't do very much on the end. It's not very sticky. Pretzel. No. It's taking swimming down to the beach.
Sounds great, but I think I'm going to go to
I'm just gonna say right there, Dad. You see that?
There's another one here. Go buy any
Well, come feed him.
Get one. You take pictures. I'll be sworn.
Yeah, I'm taking pictures. Here you go. Come on, Gorley. Here's that pretzel. Here's that pretzel.
He's spent that. I guess he is.
Oh, there's about 55 of them. Hold it out there for him, Kristen. There you go.
All squirrel. Yeah, you had to sit there for a while. Kristen, sit on the step, please. Get it off. They won't come unless you sit on the step.
Oh, yeah, they
It
will.
takes a while. They just get real quiet. Come on. Squirrel, Kristen had a pretzel. There he is. There he is. Hold it out, honey. Hold it out there. Let's get it.
You come back if you just wait.
Get him back. Yes, there he is. Hold it out to him.
There.
Guys, I think two looks this one. I'm doing this too.
You didn't offer, did you?
I don't know. Here's squirrel. Here's food. Here's your food, squirrel. No, it's not serious. I just thought I'm scared. You can't even just there. There's two of them and he's scared. These other ones too. They better two in case they both come at the same time. Okay, here you go. In a piece. Here we go. Sorry, Russ. There's a cookie. Here you go. Oh, there you are. Over here. Here you go. Here you go. Oh, there you go. Let me just. He's eating it. Right, Kristen, sit down. And whip around a bunch.
That's nice.
There you go. I got a pretzel.
Did you make that necklace for us? Yes. So we went all the way to the motel. And eat it, you'll be sick.
Yep.
We got alone. Right here.
See you fighting.
Come here. Here's
See little girl.
Well, here's the option too. I've got a pretzel for you.
pretzels.
Pretzels.
Pretzels for squirrels.
Pretzels for squirrels. Lots and lots.
Here it comes. Here it comes. Abby, what?
Pretzels for squirrels.
Oh, cute. He thinks it and eats it up.
Now hold on to it.
Hold her.
Are you packing? I can't bite.
Okay, right up the stairs now, Krista. Right over here. This is the way.
get up to the cabin. Going up, Kristen. Okay, Kristen, wait for me. Next, all track, I suppose. Now, here we are. This is the house.
It's a cloud, and it has a teeny little piece of dark blue on it.
No, you won't see that.
Yes.
No, you won't. Promise you won't get on the little piece because that's right where they cut.
Oh.
Just for the shape.
The fish shape. They're all that way, though. No, I'll do that on that. Peanut butter cookies and coffee.
Oh, peanut butter, can you give me a peanut butter cookie? some decaf?
Yeah.
Some decaf?
Sure, I will.
Yeah, is it made? Right. I have some. Is there hats around here? No.
Hats?
Yeah.
One or two.
California Highway Patrol.
Thank you. Good date ring that.
I don't know, I guess so. Pretty good at one. Yeah, that.
Picture of Patrick in the shower? Yeah, we need to get a picture of all the rooms.
Who is it?
It's me.
Hi, Patrick. Can you just smile a minute?
Just stay behind there. Okay.
All right.
Bye.
And this room over here. Play cards. Are you still trying to get the floor cleaned up?
Well, yeah, you know how it was last night there.
Yeah.
I just want some hot water in my pail. Where's the best place to get it? In the kitchen.
Yeah, there's a deep sink down here if you want to go downstairs. It's kind of noisy in here. Gotta wash the dryer. And then you got, you know, no, since spending much time on this. These funny little window deals. Kind of bizarre. dad will run his car lot, used car lot. Everything you got placed in the I don't know, we didn't.
See rocks. Yeah. Riding horse.
More peanuts.
Yeah. Yeah.
Well, Patrick, I understand you put last piece in.
Yes.
Well, what proud fellow you must be.
Nice. I found it on the floor.
Where did that thing come from?
It's a man guy. It's a bad man guy. He's a bad guy.
I hear it came from someplace weird.
No, I got it from Christmas. That's not weird, isn't it?
No, it's not weird. Oh, I don't know.
Well, here we are running at Terrill. I'm just going inside. Take a little look around here and see scenery's all like. If we can peek out inside and see who's in there. Well, there's Steve waving. And there's Patrick with his head on. Is anybody else around? They must all be hiding in the back room. Nobody on the deck. They're all down walking on the beach. There's somebody down there. Well, I don't know if it's Leslie and somebody. No. Looks like the tide is in. Well, let's go on up, okay? Hi, Rob. How you doing? I think that's Leslie. Oh, Lambrook. There's a little baby. What's this little character's name? Leslie?
This is Kelsey.
Kelsey Ann. She's cute.
You might want to close it
Herda. Hi, Herda. Hi, Doug. There goes the arm.
That's my
What?
nephew had one. Here.
Smile, eat it. That's she smile.
It's somebody's family.
Now, Patrick, what did I tell you these trees were out here? They're petrified, that's right. It's an old forest that has gotten consumed by the ocean, and these stumps are all petrified. They've stayed that way for years and years. They haven't changed a bit since the first time we were here. Let's go down this way, up by the rocks. See if there's anybody fishing on the rocks. Okay? Okay, let's go. There could be a cave over here. Patrick's going to go over and find the answer to it. Aren't you, Patrick? Go up and see what it is. Yeah.
Let's go up and see if it is.
Don't go in there too close. This whole thing is kind of dangerous, Patrick. You don't want to get in there too close. This is all.
So that means if we open this
whole
it all falls down.
whole section here,
We would have
pretty subject to washing away
So we would have to
due to winter erosion.
And we would have to run away fast.
Yes. What is that? A sea snake. Nope, seaweed. The pretty color of that moss on it. But look it up real close to see if that's a real petrified or not, shall we? Not really petrified, but well preserved by briny food. Let's see, almost all of that can't get swimming. I don't think you can do anything now. Whoa, he says, I want to get out of here. Well, I'm going to go back for one more chance. See if I can get one more miracle. There. One more. Oh, there. Oh. Whoa, let's get out of here. That's enough. I'm going.
For you. Last time I saw you, it's
I'm going to be shy.
That's right, Brad. If you're nice, I'll let you use it. CD, 8mm.
That's exactly what I'm looking for.
It's a good one too.
Time they take their fees, what?
There's a little sheet of the half there. Talking about the weather, no doubt.
Are you going to go
Got a foot on bumper. Telling sea stories. Didn't catch any fish though.
Did you get my line of traffic going in? I sure did. We had a
It's really nice and comfortable out
mile long, I
here. Seemed like it came. Should have got a shot of him carrying him up the stairs.
I started coming here and it walked
Well, on space. Showed him, right? Field showed up.
How you doing? Take all this straight, are you? Your first
Randy's got one of these.
Hi, Emilio. How are you? Here's Kelsey.
Happy to get one.
How are you?
Just like today. Should be back out today. Well, I'm out there. It means that'll be a good day.
I'm going to do it.
How's Uncle doing? I heard that he had a snow last week.
It's been 3 weeks.
What's been going on?
Maybe. It's the first thing you know. It's just yeah, when he fell, he was sitting on chairs around the field. There were a lot of people there. I didn't see him, but I was not far away from there. I remember thinking about moving over where the wind was, so it was sharp. It was cold. And all of a sudden, I was on tape. So many lucky men around there, they went over 50 minutes. But afterwards, they put him in a chair and put a chair on the concrete around the fireplace, that outdoor fireplace.
They found the future of the country. Get a shot of one of the miracles of the century over here.
Which one? The baby or Doug Feeder?
Doug Feedner. How often do that, Doug? 4 times a day.
Right.
You look like a real father. Or a real mother, I mean. There we go again.
I suppose so. That's the tomatoes and it interferes with that. Inches. Yeah? You remember that time we were on?
That is very backwards. Don't develop it for
But they gotta do something in the freeway, so max out. It's really good. You know, the back 75, they have a balance, mass management system, and motors, just by small margin. The man got the federal money, and you can't get any federal money. Stuff like that. I mean, it's been his 10, 15 years ago, that off around. We got, I guess they pretty good. There you go. We'll have about 3 hour wait on the edge. And near south is gone. That's why I guess I'm working on a business like for an hour. I get a guy in my house by 5:30.
You say on bridge?
Huh?
You say on bridge?
Yeah.
What bridge?
Everton Plain Bridge across the Washington.
Across right off you show on TV and you can make a video and hit off.
So I go across at 5:30 and then I try to leave out there around 2:30 and try to beat that. That's not bad. That works out. Or vice versa.
That made that with all. All set right there. I remember when they finally got that bypass system in there years ago, that was overdue. We were there back there for married.
Yeah, they're about 5 to 8 years old.
Entertaining for him. My birthday got hamburger. We got mom yeah. No, what it me is you got to be careful what you're saying because no, but you're right. Or you run it through the. Yeah, if you're traveling, you know, you've got small cassettes and opposed to the big one.
That's $10.
Here's the table, all nice.
Why don't you show it to us, Katie?
What?
Show us the table.
Is this table
What do you got?
fish, salad, fruit, green beans,
You want the tail? Is that part of the issue? You don't like fish at all? Anyhow, good daddy. Where you at?
Take a seat. I have a picture.
That's what you like?
That's cute.
There's Katie.
I'm already with you.
He is right in the tag.
You got a friend.
Is that
It works out really well.
The other guy just like eats slop. We put him in the line.
hold my hat.
Yeah. You got big occasion.
Is that the
How do you get it?
Well,
You know when it's time to eat. Brother, you
yeah.
So your mother's out there holding them up.
Welcome.
found out when it was time to eat. Would you set a prayer for you probably up there?
Thanks, Grandma.
Okay, wait, take a picture of this.
And they're trying to guess it, and finally an old man let him got time walking him guess.
Didn't you write it down?
But down in night, he told me he was going the odd number.
Go ahead.
Yeah.
had it with you before.
Okay, you
I
forgot to make the.
Well, it's too late. I forgot to make the.
That's right, Dennis.
I don't know.
You like salmon?
How much more?
Yeah, because we were missing it, because you have 1, 2, 3, and 4, but I think we can.
Try that one.
Okay, ready?
Go ahead.
Okay.
Go ahead,
I can't
Chin down.
I'll tell you about these decks. These decks are professionally done with some contracting. The company is in the rotation of perfection and high performance. Right here, you're seeing a simple over 30 square feet. Tell you more about it later. Okay, I'm on California beaches right now. Sir.
What? Sir?
Sir. How do you like the California beaches?
Where's the sun?
Where's the sun?
Oh no, where's the sun? Where's the blondes in the bikini?
Well, you know what beach you're at, don't you?
Where's the waves? Oh, it's a bunch of rocks and stomp.
Oh wait, we're in Oregon, right? So you don't like the female specimens around here, huh?
Yeah, it's kind of sparse. Food good though.
Good rye bread, cold ham. It was supposed to be hot. There's a pedestrian. Zoom in on this. Wait, guy, I'll back up. And there's Roger. He does the same thing every time. Oh, Zark. The man's name is Tim. Tim, how long have you been climbing the mountains?
It's my first one.
Well, I'm from National Geographic. Who's that cloud brought behind you? Is he from the Special Olympics or what? Can you speed up a little bit?
Okay. Climb it.
Like way up there, and then get way up above it and look down, and just keep following, make it look like jump so far.
Okay.
Like, just jump up.
Oh, wait.
Just jump down, you jump up.
I'm trying to... Okay.
Now what do I do?
You're gonna jump.
Okay.
Alright. Encore. Woo! Time for another interview. How long have you been jumping?
Since 3.
Okay. Olympics and all that. Oh, man.
New tape in my perspective.
Okay, wait. Okay, wait. Katie, where are you going? Leaving? This is home of the Terrill, is it? The Terrill family reunion is there on Sunday. It's been the 4th. Look kind of different kind of people here. Weird things. Is that dead now or what? I don't know if he's alive. Maybe he's not. It's okay.
There's a lot of dead bodies in here.
Oh, you're fine.
Here, it's record. Means that something.
How does it, you push the record right here? Third button? Oh, we're recording now? Oh, okay, thank you very much.
And then you have to do.
Zoom right here, here? Do I have to push the button here? What's this here?
That's the back.
Oh, that's not the method then.
Back and forth.
Oh, I see. Recording audio here. Here's all hands sitting in this. There we go.